You all just trudged a good hour or so to make your way into town, and from there you found your way to the single shaft of light that illuminated the square, to a building which above the doorway, a sign hangs precariously, claiming the building to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Not an ominous name or anything.
Not at all. You walk inside, and there is not a whole lot of life in here, just like the rest of the village has proven to be. Got a single bartender behind the counter, a table with a few tanned women sitting at it, and then another human who sits in the back corner watching you as you enter.
All right. Well, who wants to order drinks? I don't have any money.
I am also. I only have. Oh, I have 10 silver.
I mean,
I'll buy the first round.
I have some money. Didn't we find money in that house? Somebody
Found-
found
I think we
Found-
found money.
Someone found money.
There was some coins, but mostly we found a number of valuable objects, which I was going to ask about. Are we planning to try to hawk those and then split
Maybe
the
not.
gold value, or
Maybe not here in this town.
sure?
Bartender approaches you all, despite what the token looks like. It is a pudgy little man who sort of waddles over. He has a very blank sort of face. And as he stands before you, he says in a very dull and hollow voice, "What can I get you?"
Nothing for me. I'm fine.
I'll take a round for the table, please, sir.
That'll be 1 silver piece.
I will give him a silver.
Barkeep, what is this town called?
He turns after the silver piece is placed in his hand and ignores the question entirely, shambling off to the bar without another word.
Right.
Well, that was
I look
helpful.
at the others. I look at the others around the table, and I'm like, "Do you think he didn't hear me? Should I yell at him louder?"
I think he's just not interested.
So don't think you.
Maybe you can ask those girls over there.
Yes, I can't go.
Who suggested that I should do that?
Me?
That would be
didn't s-
Navara.
Okay, sorry.
Mhm.
I wonder if he would take your advice. He starts to stand. If anyone wants to prevent him from making it a scene, now would be the time.
No. Go for it.
Be
Dirk
entertaining.
says, "Yes, make scene."
Make scene.
Okay. All right. So he's just gonna politely smile at them as he saunters up and says, "Good evening, ladies. My name is Gleister Poitain. I was wondering if you could tell me what the name of this village is we're in." I speak to-
Their faces, all three, turn to look at you, and you'll notice, without even having to think very hard, that they are all three very clearly related, and closely at that, you would bet. And they all sort of look at you with disdain, sort of looking you up and down.
All right. When they give me the disdainful look, I want to say, "Y'all sisters."
Wow, look at this one. A genius, huh? Yeah, we're sisters, but that doesn't matter. We don't really have any time for you, but this is Barovia. I wouldn't suggest staying here very long.
Yoki, thank you for answering my question.
Hmm.
You ladies have a wonderful evening. And then he nods respectfully and takes 3 steps backwards before turning his back on them and walking back over to the table. So this is Barovia, huh? You guys ever heard of this place before?
No. Doesn't
They
sound like
mentioned it
anything
in
from Faerun.
it's they is it they mentioned it in that letter we got? Who's got that letter?
I've got the letters.
I may have
Oh,
handed it to
Bedroom,
the definitely literate
yes.
barbarian.
No, I believe we gave all of the reading material to the elf. The other elf.
smart man.
Yes, does mention
She touches her ears just to make sure she's an
lonely,
elf.
lonely servant of Barovia. There's a young lady here named Irina that has been inflicted with some sort of curse.
And she's the
As
daughter of the
as you guys are pulling this letter out and you're speaking in not presumably low tones,
No, sorry.
the human in the corner stands up and finally, after having watched you this whole time, approaches. Greetings, travelers. It's not often we see new faces here in Barovia, and I've heard a familiar name pass from your lips. I don't suppose you would join me and share a drink?
I'm not thirsty,
Uh,
but
Sure.
maybe if they want to.
Sure.
Insight check.
Was
Yeah,
the
go
name
for it.
Barovia? Because that's the town we're in, apparently.
Average.
Yes, this is the village of Barovia. It's a little bit generous to call it a town. Glacier, he doesn't seem to be lying. He's definitely not used to seeing dragonborns and elves and people well armed and such here, and he does seem eager.
All right.
I say let him take a seat. What's the harm?
He
Yeah.
looks to you, Nysa, and then down to the dog that has laid down beside you on the floor. That dog you have.
We didn't steal it.
No, I'm sure you did not. It used to belong to a mother and daughter here in the village, but he's been missing for over a week. I'm sure they'll be very thankful that you've rescued him.
Oh.
Please, pardon me. And then he takes a seat. He
Sorry, Niza. You can't keep him.
waves over the barkeep as he sets down the pitcher of wine that you'd ordered and says, "Another round for my friends. On me, please." Barkeep, again, mindlessly, wordlessly, lumbers away, and then the man turns to you all. "I have a favor to ask of you. I've just heard her name spoken amongst you, but my adopted sister, Irina Kolyana, is in a grave danger."
Yes, we heard she was. And then she turns to Jarell and she goes, "What did it say again?"
She has a festering wound of evil.
A string wound of evil sounds terrible.
Terrible does not even begin to describe what we've been experiencing. Strahd, this land, taken an unnatural and horrible interest in her. She is safe while she remains in our home, but I fear it won't be long before he finds a way to get to her. I was hoping to ask your help to escort Irina to a sort of nearby settlement in the heart of the valley, called Valaki. It's beyond the view of Castle Ravenloft, and I hope beyond Strahd's reach. I know it is a risk, but as she will be vulnerable during the journey, I was hoping that all of you could help her get to the well-defended town that Valaki is. Would you help me to protect her? Wait just a moment. How is it exactly that you've come to know her name, if
there
I
was
might ask?
a letter. And she points to Drill.
We found a letter asking for assistance.
I know of no letters. Strange. Well, perhaps it is fortunate coincidence, but either way, you all seem capable just by looking at you.
Show him the letter, Drill.
All right. I'll pass the letter over to Sir Ismark there.
He takes it from you and he reads it over, his brow furrowing in concern. Oh, this is troubling indeed. I know my father's handwriting well, and this is not it. This letter is a forgery.
Oh,
Likely the work of Strahd himself, meant to lure you here for his own dark purposes, which could not speculate, or would not wish to.
Oh, neat.
Don't remember where we got
This
that.
This only confirms my fears. Strahd's interest in Irina is far more dangerous than even I thought. Please, will you please help me escort her to Valaki?
What's in it
What
for
is
us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think some of these guys,
Well,
they have
that's
their
not-
own little quest to go on. I don't know if they can help, if they have the time.
Yeah.
I would like to see the wound.
Certainly I could bring you to meet with her. But if you need more incentive than aiding someone in need, I could offer 15 gold pieces for each of you.
not bad for a little walk.
I mean, that's up to you guys. I don't really have anything else to do. I don't really know why I'm here. But so
Oh,
I'm
I'm
free.
totally on board.
I'm on
I just
board.
want to point out that we are also investigating children that have been kidnapped by werewolves. So, all for doing this other noble act, we should
It could be
consider
related. That's
seeing if
why I
that's
wanted.
something that's. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm wondering if
that's why
we
I wanted
should.
to check out the wound.
Yeah, we should grill this guy. Yeah, check out the wound. Okay, yes.
To
Yeah.
see if it's related.
Yeah, if it's
Possibly.
like a wolf. Yeah, okay.
Well, and he kind of looks around before
Friends.
leaning in closely to the table. I can tell you for certain, her bite is not that of a werewolf, but wolves, direwolves, and werewolves alike prowl the Spalach woods all around Barovia. You'll certainly find what you
anything about-
seek here.
Heard
What
anything
else
about
do you
missing
know about
kids?
the werewolves?
Nothing about missing children, I'm afraid. We have very few children in the village of Barovia as it is. We keep them well in hand. But of werewolves, specifically, I know very little other than they are meant to be a cursed man who becomes a beast. Oh,
Seen any
destiny, if
werewolves
you ask
recently?
me. Not with mine own two eyes. No, I cannot say.
Oh, fortunate.
And where is your sister now?
She's home at our mansion, the top of the hill. It's late. She's likely resting or trying to.
We could use some rest ourselves.
I would be pleased to host you. For no charge, of course.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. Are we done here? Are we ready to go rest and
Do we need to
pick a
turn in
game?
the dog? Should probably
Turn
take
him
it.
in.
Where?
We're Lancelot's family now.
Yes.
He's with us.
No. You
I mean, if
can't.
it,
I would
He
like
just,
family.
He's just said that the mother and daughter have been missing him for a week. We can't keep the
Who
dog.
was?
Side-eye.
Who's Lancelot's family?
One of the women and her daughter. They live here in the village. Strange woman, but we have seen the dog with her many a time. Mostly her daughter.
What were their names?
I can't say that I know them, though. That we call the older woman Mad Mary. I've never really spoken to her in full.
Why
you
do
want
you
us to
call
give this
her
dog
Mad
over
Mary?
to Matt there? Yeah, come on.
That's a promising name. Well, maybe the daughter is missing him. I mean, imagine how you would feel if your dog went missing.
This is true.
How did the
She-
dog
But
end up in the
if-
Durst?
That's my question. Why was he in a magical building?
Maybe he got lost looking for food.
True.
If they never fed him, why should we return him?
You don't know
Because he was
that.
lost for a week.
Mm-hmm.
I say we go meet Mad Mary, and I'll decide when I meet her whether or not I will return the dog.
I have no objections.
I would be happy to meet you here when your business is concluded and escort you up to my home. That is your wish.
Okay.
Right.
Can you point us in the direction of this Mad Mary?
Most certainly. She is just down the street to the south. You leave out of these doors and head to the left down the street there.
And you call her Mad Mary again? Why?
She's just a queer sort of woman, and she really sort of keeps to herself, even more than the very few other villagers who are in town, and she's got a face. Well, we don't call her Mad Mary to her own ears, but I would assume her name is Mary on its own.
Probably a good call.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, you guys done
All right.
eating? Let's go.
Yep. We will meet back here.
All right,
We'll
see
pick
you
up the
soon.
This counts as a short rest.
Yeah, I'll let you guys take a short rest from it.
Yay!
You guys have been
Finally.
sitting here for a little bit, talking to him and all that good stuff, so
Good minute.
good minute. Alright. You all head out of the tavern and follow the directions that were just given to you. And so you make your way down the road, and you're not exactly sure which house. You didn't get that far. But as you were walking, a moaning sob floats through the still gray streets. And those sounds flow from a dark 2-story townhouse.
Does Lancelot recognize the place?
He
The
doesn't
moaning
seem
s-
particularly eager.
Do the moaning
Red
sobs
black
sound like
one.
they're women?
It does.
How do I roll hit dice for short rest on here?
You just hit the word that says hit dice.
I walk up to the door and knock.
Oh, there it is.
I cannot see. Where am I?
Yes, one moment. You knock on the door, but you hear no answer.
How big are these windows?
They're like normal window sized, I guess. I don't.
Like
Like maybe
window?
4 feet. Yeah, I think probably you could. Do you
Okay.
make any efforts to be like concealed or quiet or anything
Nope.
like that?
Nope.
Okay,
Open the window, go through.
bust into it.
Why are you just breaking in? Somebody might live here.
Well, didn't answer. Should have answered.
Maybe they don't want to talk to us.
That's too bad.
Dirk demands answers. We're just hits back up.
Hello. I live here.
Did we see anything? I
No.
see nothing.
Nothing.
They must
I'm
be
just
upstairs.
nothing-
Maybe
Here.
they didn't hear us knocking.
I'm just
Nothing
here
of
in
note.
the
I mean, you see like normal house things. It's not as though the house is fully abandoned. There's not a heavy layer of dust like there was in the Durst house. Now that you are inside, the wailing is quite a bit louder. You can hear the sobs sort of emanating from the staircase that leads upwards.
I don't feel comfortable walking in there. You guys go ahead.
Well,
And does
Winchester.
Lancelot is Lancelot any more eager to go inside, or is he like cowering?
He sort of trembles as you are all walking in and supposedly urging him.
I don't think he wants to be here.
Do we continue or just abandon ship?
I mean,
I mean,
you're already in there. You already broke into her house. You might as well see what's wrong with her.
That's
you're right.
very true.
We'll stay out here and guard the dog.
yes.
Agreed.
Okay, well, I'm tromping around in my plate mail, and I say, Mad Mary, are you here?
Oh no.
That sounds
Hello?
They
derogatory.
said they don't tell her she's mad married to her face.
You didn't explain that to me beforehand. What was I supposed to do?
He said that at the. Never mind.
He's
Go.
No, he walked away. He walked away before he said that.
Oh.
In his
You
defense.
do not hear any response to your call, though you do hear a silence.
It's great.
Oh, look, you scared her.
Sorry, I meant regular Mary.
Mary on the cross?
No.
I
Someone
just
else
whispered
coming
to
up the
Navarra,
stairs?
what do you think they do? What do you think they did? It's silent now. I don't like the sound of that.
Knowing those guys, they probably traumatized the poor lady. No social skills
Oh.
whatsoever.
How long do you think you should let it play out until we intervene?
If somebody starts screaming, then we'll go up.
Hello?
Oh, good.
Let's just play with the dog.
Oh, this is great.
Just softly petting his head while he's trembling. Feed him a little bit of a
It's a
scrap.
woman! I'm
You
horrified!
walk in, and Sturg, you have seemingly found the source of the sobbing, though it has ceased as she stares wide-eyed and almost hopeful at the door, though as she sees you, she breaks out into sobs once more. And she's sitting curled on the floor, holding a malformed doll. And simply sobs wildly.
Is your name Mary?
What do you want from me?
I don't know. Did you own a dog?
My daughter owned the stupid dog, but it left,
Stupid.
ran after her. Good riddance,
Real.
the flea-ridden mutt.
What?
Red flag free! I wouldn't be talking about dogs. They're quite loyal.
Sorry.
People. If she did that, I was about to say I fucking hit her. If you fucking sneezed at me.
Sorry.
Clearly,
I
she's
sneeze at you,
allergic.
sir.
She's allergic to dogs.
Allergic to
Allergic
strange
to
men in her
bullshit.
room.
Slightly offended.
Sorry, I couldn't mute it in
No,
time.
no. I'm
Just
sorry.
reaches out and punches her.
Continue.
Where's your child?
Your guess is as good as mine. She's been gone a week and I feel the worst.
Did you chase off your child and dog?
Oh, I love my daughter deeply. I just want her to be safe.
Did you love the dog?
I do not need to love the mutt that she keeps for company. I allow her
Watch
to
your
keep
mouth,
it, and that
woman.
is love enough. Just leave me to my sorrow.
Where did you last see your
I'm gonna-
daughter?
Here, in this very room. But she busted out of her window. Ran away in the night.
Can you describe her for us? We should find her. We'll gladly bring her back home.
Beautiful,
Bye-bye.
beautiful girl. Lovely, pale skin and a deep brown hair. Far more fair than any in town. Except perhaps the burgomaster's daughter. I didn't see any of her clothing gone. Last I knew, she was wearing her beautiful nightgown.
Oi, oi! Hello? You guys up there?
Yes, we found an abusive mother.
Well,
I go back down the stairs.
Okay.
what'd she say?
I don't know, she lost her kid as well. Just kind of a bitch towards the dog.
Oh.
I don't think she should keep the dog.
But you
Or
know,
keep the dog.
the dog's a bloodhound. We could give him something that smells like the daughter and find the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
could help.
guess.
Do you have any belongings of your daughter we could borrow, Miss Mary? Perhaps Lancelot would be able to help us find her.
She looks down at the doll in her hands and wipes away some of the tears on her face and then offers it up to you guys. And it's, your normal, like, sack doll sort of deal, but very malformed, poorly crafted, and it has a very strange leer on its face and a little sackcloth dress.
Okay.
If you look at it closely, you can see a little frayed tag stitched into the hem of its dress, but otherwise it is unremarkable. Old, smelly, that kind of thing.
Poor person
That's good.
doll.
Smelly's what we're looking for.
Peasant dolls.
Well, thank you. And what is your daughter's name?
Gertruda.
Ertruda.
God, I'd run away with that name too.
Named after her father, of course. Awful man.
Hey, what?
Just like that.
What is that word?
Alright. Well, it should be fine, Ertruda. We'll be glad to bring her back home to you, Miss Mary.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh,
And then she begins
okay.
to sob uncontrollably once more, loudly, obnoxiously even.
All right. I will awkwardly leave this room.
Start backing away.
Well, right before he leaves, he will say back, "You know, you should save your tears for the living, in case your daughter is dead."
That is
Nice.
why I shed my tears, as I fear she has already gone.
I don't know what you think crying will help you. Just makes you look miserable. I want to hit her so fucking bad.
All right, I go back in there and be like, Sturgs, knock it off with that shit. Come on.
Just side eyes walk away. I really want to fucking hit her.
What are you guys doing? It sounds like you're traumatizing her.
You can't hear that. That was a low voice.
Oh, you
No,
can hear
I
her
can hear her
horrible crying.
Yeah, you don't know why.
That's why I said, what are you doing? It sounds like you're traumatizing her.
Oh, I don't know. I guess she doesn't like my
Like,
presence.
it's not my fault.
He's just there.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
So I heard something about an abusive mother and that we're keeping the dog.
Yes.
There's a missing daughter.
Oh yeah.
Um,
That too.
Okay.
That's why she's crying, as her daughter has gone missing.
Maybe we can keep the daughter too when we find her.
Okay, well let's not get crazy. We're not an adoption service.
You can find her a family.
We stop at dogs.
I draw the
Uh,
line.
I thought you guys were nice people.
I'm not a nice
I will adopt
person.
that
We
child.
will absolutely rescue the child.
Sure, but I'm not feeding it.
So,
Who hurt you, Strahd?
A lot of people.
yeah.
You need a hug.
No.
Don't hug him. He's been wrestling dead things.
I think you've all been
Uh,
wrestling that thing.
So everybody deserves hugs.
He's gonna fight.
No.
He's still willing to fight us over the bath thing, and he can give you
LOL.
disease. Dead
If I
I think
could
I'm
person.
on the wrong
wrestle-
map. That's Mad Mary.
Fucking
I'm a cleric, I
12-foot
can cure
sludge
disease.
monster.
You know what?
I don't think you'll be able to wrestle me down.
We need to go to Ismark's house so you guys can have a bath.
right. Well, they're all
Correct.
doing that. I'm gonna lean
No.
down to Lancelot and give him some patents and let him smell the doll and see how he reacts.
Green
He
flag.
wags his tail and his little droopy ears and eyes all perk up, and he hops on his little feet and from side to side as though he is excited, and he gives a little bark.
Happy dog. Happy dog.
Right. Well. Keep your nose out for that, Lancelot. I almost called him Lestat, which is my dog's name.
All right.
All right. Well, yeah. At least the girl's a good person. Lancelot seems to approve.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll catch her scent somewhere and be able to track her down.
Hopefully.
She's still alive.
Thanks, Sturg.
No problem.
Yeah,
Keeping it
maybe
real.
he followed her into that house.
Oh,
Maybe
it's
she's dead.
Humble.
Well, I
Most
don't remember seeing any extra coffins or nightgowns
true.
that match the
We
description.
didn't see any other bodies in there.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is if it was a magical house and it actually didn't exist, how is it that he came to be inside of it?
I mean, we went into it.
Right. But then we would have at least saw her body.
Unless she didn't go in there.
He might have run away
Maybe he was
somewhere around the
lured.
area.
Just like we were. Maybe he was lured.
Maybe. Maybe.
My house is a tricky, tricky house.
Oh well. Let's go to this mansion, I guess. And help out any random people we meet, apparently.
That's
What
how
else are you gonna do with
that's
your
how
day?
you earn money.
There's other ways.
It gives you things to break and people and people
Besides,
to work up.
you get a nice free
Workout.
bed to sleep in. You get a nice free bed to sleep in, and a desperately needed bath.
It's like you're trying to imply something. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
you stink.
That's a subjective opinion. You aren't that good smelling yourself.
We had a couple of ghoul run-ins. I think we could all use a bath.
I could definitely clean some of this blood off me.
Okay.
All right.
We
Tavern
start
time.
trotting down the road with Lancelot, going back towards the
Alright.
tavern.
Do.
Here we go.
You know, shits are still in the corner.
Oh yeah, we have wine to drink too.
Pretty sure you probably would have cleared it away by now.
No, there is absolutely still a pitcher in front of Ismark. He's just sipping away at his wine.
Sweet.
Welcome back. Did you find success? I still see you have Lancelot with you.
Her daughter has
Oh.
disappeared, and she's kind of
Having a
being-
meltdown.
Yeah, she's a hateful woman apparently.
She doesn't like the dog, so we are going to keep him and try to find the daughter, apparently.
Yes, well, I knew a little bit more than I let on, but I thought it was better if you heard it from her rather than myself, but the thing with her daughter is truly hopeless.
Why would you say
Child.
that?
The child has been missing for far too long now. She's a lost cause. You should not risk your lives running off into the woods to search for random girls.
So, you
We
waste
can
our
risk our
time.
lives to help your sister, but not a poor little girl.
Red flag.
Gertruda is not my sister, Irina, and her danger is not the same.
Well,
Gertruda chose to leave her home.
Nevertheless,
Explain.
we have a way for us to track her if we need to. And maybe Lancelot will catch the scent along our journey. Besides, he still cares about Gertruda, as that was clear when he sniffed the doll and got all excited. Let's
I'm
not
sure
be
he does.
Happy dance.
They were inseparable. But
Right.
what is there to explain?
Well,
She seemed like
I'm just saying maybe you should be a little bit more compassionate.
You know, your life isn't worth any more than the commoners.
Go ahead,
Your
Jerome.
problem is as big as their problems. Just keep that in
seemed like he
mind,
knows
buddy.
more than he's saying, or more than he's telling us about the disappearance of that child. You do an insight.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that's...
I like this guy. What if I
Pretty
actually
good.
said that?
I mean, he's... You feel like he's telling you at least most of the truth.
Oh, okay.
Most of the truth.
Perhaps it's more... It's you don't get the impression that he's lying so much as
Withholding the truth.
withholding a thing or two, perhaps.
Forgive me, sir, but you seem to know more about this than you're letting on. I slam my gauntleted fist on the table.
All right. There's no need to be upset. I do not wish for you to think badly of me for not intervening. in what happens in their home, but Mary hid her daughter Gertruda away in that house for the girl's entire life. She's young, only 14 or so, and she broke out of her confinement in her room at that home just a week ago or so, and well, she hasn't been seen since, but I do know for certain that she is not in the village of Barovia any longer. And if that is the truth, which it is, there is too much danger outside of our village for a simple, naive girl of 14 who has no way of protecting herself. She is gone. She is lost already.
How can you be
Yes.
so certain?
If you or I were to walk out into the wilderness alone without the benefit of companions, we would be lost for certain.
Well,
I suppose there's caravans or anything that she could have, like, joined going between villages.
It is possible. He takes a look at the three women who sit over at the table in the corner. They are the servants of Strahd, the Vistani. They travel around Barovia as a whole. They are also the only of us who are allowed to leave this place.
Oh, they don't sound very trustworthy.
They are
Regardless,
not.
I'm not saying that we're not going to help you with your sister. It's just saying I just don't think we should entirely give up finding the girl, even if we just find her body, because maybe we'll run into it on the way to this Balaki place.
Yes, that would be the best case scenario, and I will expend some hope for her sake that she lives. But I would encourage you not to go far out of your way. There is too much danger for such little repayment.
Well, Leicester, you seem to be so eager to find children. And you seem to be so good to ladies, so why don't you go ask them where to find this child? Maybe they've seen something.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Because if they're servants of this Strahd character and they find out about a child and they find her, they might give her to Strahd.
Hey, if you could have any kids lately. It's like asking about the weather in this type of time, I feel like.
I feel like that's so something Sturg would just walk up. Where's the missing child?
We
Hello?
know
I
you
don't
have
care
her.
about kids. I don't
Tell
care
us
about
no.
kids.
Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
For me, it's like all the same.
Only dogs.
Yeah, if it's a dog, I'll probably go over there and probably start interrogating them.
Go John Wick on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I also second that we should not alert them that we are looking for said child. Just in case he is involved in the missing child.
I feel like they know already. Not be the cause.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
I look over there, are they like watching us?
Make a perception roll. They seem to be minding their own business. They're very absorbed in
I'm gonna
themselves.
flip them off. See if there's
Okay.
any reaction.
None that you can see.
They resist my double birds. Impressive.
Right. Okay. This Mark. Some of my party members desperately need a bath
Mm-hmm.
and a warm bed.
Yes, I can smell them. Are you all ready to retire for the evening?
Which ones specifically?
I could not possibly pinpoint which of you
No.
permits this
really?
most pungent of aromas. It's certainly a mingling of multiple smells. It's quite
Try your
interesting. It
best.
marks you as traveling adventurers.
We all know it's you. You've been wrestling the dead things. You wrestled that dead baby thing. You wrestled all of the ghouls.
Dead baby
you,
thing.
You,
Oh,
you
yeah,
were washing
you don't wanna know
yourself
about it.
in that.
Are you
You were
familiar
washing
with the
yourself
Durst?
in that stagnant water.
The Durst. That's a name I haven't heard in some time. No, they are a little more than legend around here. They used to own the old abandoned house just outside of town, but no one's gone in there for an age.
We did.
Well, we did. That's where
Yeah,
we
we have
found
a deep-
Lancelot.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, there was a giant plant monster with a dead baby in the heart of it.
My.
Yeah, I wrestled it.
Baby
I
Walter.
pinned it to the ground. And I beat the shit out of it.
And
Morning,
then
Lord,
after
be
we
good.
after we escaped the house, it just got swallowed up by the earth.
Yeah, the house no
Really?
longer exists.
You don't say.
Yes, it was
Well,
very weird.
I'm glad to see that you are all well, if perhaps a bit pungent. The least terrible thing that probably could have happened to you there. And Lancelot as well is doing just fine and has a new band of protectors.
Yes.
Well, let's be off then. Or we get kidnapped or disappear randomly.
Yes, follow me.
It's okay. Start.
Try.
But nobody wants you.
They could
Wow.
try.
I don't think anybody
They
wants
have-
a walking corpse either. Side eye.
Excuse me. I'm not a corpse.
Yeah, has anyone asked her about that?
What?
Has anyone asked you directly about why you look corpse-like? I mean, I haven't, but
No, because
Maybe-
you guys are all
No.
too polite.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very rude question.
Hey, why do you look like you're dead? The skin's so
There you
clammy.
go.
You know,
She's
I don't ask
very
you
pale.
why you look the way you look.
Okay,
Well,
you
Why-
can ask though.
Why
That's your
do you
restless
have
leg.
tangled hair and
Because I
dirty
don't brush it.
clothes and
Because I don't wash them.
food in your beard and a flabby face?
I don't wash them.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm old, I guess.
Yes.
So rude.
You all continue down the road, and finally, you make it to a weary-looking mansion that squats behind a rusted iron fence. The iron gates themselves are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside entirely. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself, yet against the walls,
Jarrell.
a drum. The growth has been trampled down to create a path all about this domain. There are heavy claw markings that have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls, and great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed this mansion. Not a single pane nor a shard of glass stands in any windows, and all of them are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil.
So, do you plan on addressing why there's fire everywhere? This mark?
Yes, I didn't expect that I would be able to avoid the situation, but please let us go inside first. He knocks on the door, and he calls out, "Irina, it's me. Open the door." And you can hear a bit of shuffling, and then the door opens.
Oh god, door effect.
The
Oh.
interior of the mansion itself is very well furnished, but the stuff itself is worn. So they are wealthy, but not lavishly so. You do notice from the inside fully every single entrance to this place is warded up, and there are holy symbols posted in every single room. You walk in further, and you can see the burgomaster is in the side drawing room on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin, surrounded by wilting flowers and a faint odor of decay.
Gross. More dead things.
Why is there a coffin in your living room?
Obviously, the dude died.
Yes, why would you have it like inside? Wouldn't it be like outside?
Ismark enters and kisses Irina on the cheek, and she stands nearby the door with her eyes red from recent tears. She turns to you all as you enter, her expression a mix of grief and determination. She has a very natural beauty that is sort of awe-striking, and she carries herself with grace and ferocity. And she looks hard at each of you and says, "Thank you all for coming. My father, his heart couldn't bear the endless assaults. Night after night, wolves and other terrible creatures battered our home. He passed away 3 days ago. And strangely, the attacks have ceased."
Ah. And you haven't buried him because
I could not bear it, but now it is time, and my brother, he needs assistance to bring the coffin of my father to the church.
he does.
I'm strong, but not that strong. And there are not enough in the village who would be able to help us. Willing, that is.
Guess I'll help, because I'm such a good Samaritan.
He deserves to be laid to rest properly, and Ismark has no doubt asked you to help escort me elsewhere, and I will go, but I cannot leave until he has been laid.
Well, I'll guess I'll help you out after we take a rest. Why is it so
course.
damn dark in here?
Give me 1 second.
Well, it is nighttime.
So make like see inside the house?
Yeah, you should still be able to see, though. Is that better?
Yes. I can see!
If any of you are hungry, I can prepare a meal, or I'm happy to escort any of you up to your rooms. Hello, little dog.
Side eye.
Not really all that tired or hungry.
Well, would you like to sit for a while?
Yeah,
It's
maybe
not
I'll...
the coziest of
I don't know
places.
if
I know that
they
there's a
were
coffin, but the drawing room is warm and comfortable enough.
They what?
You said that the you've been plagued by like creatures and stuff, correct?
Yes.
Do you want me to
All manner of things.
stand watch or sit watch?
If it would make you more comfortable, they have not returned in 3 days since the death of my father. Seems too... It is no mere coincidence.
Yeah, what? No. I don't even know where you got this from.
All right.
Put
Well,
that back
I
where you got it,
will-
or so help me.
Here. Here's your drink.
I'll just go sit outside and keep watch. I'll let you know, guys know if anything happens.
Corpse things.
How does Lancelot react to Irina when she was like addressing him?
Would be a red
He goes
green
up and
flag.
gives her a sniff, a little tiny tail wag. She's a stranger, but
But he's not getting bad vibes, so that's a good sign.
is he
Green
now
flag,
the
green flag.
vibe meter?
He is the vibe
He's the
meter.
vibe meter.
Yeah,
Well,
cute. Dogs are like that.
Yep.
Is this a Bible? What is this little book?
So yeah, this is actually specifically a lantern. But
Oh.
there are holy symbols on the walls, on all the shelves. They're just littered about.
Can I send you these
Any
holy
means of
symbols?
protections.
Do I recognize these holy symbols?
You would recognize them as. Do you have any knowledge of Lathander?
No. I have like a
Then
minus
probably
1
not.
for religion.
Probably not. You could roll for it if you like.
Not sure. Yeah, nat 20, Malik style. It's something I suck at.
That'd be cool.
No,
No.
really, no.
No.
What's the god?
No.
He doesn't.
Not today.
He's not interested in religion.
Really.
Explains a lot.
These are the beds. Okay, let's see.
Miss Irina, do you have a library perchance? I enjoy a good read before bed.
I don't know so much of a library, but my father did have a study. It's at the end of the hall there, just past the dining room.
I
Would you
think
mind if
I
I took a
found
look?
it.
Please be my guest.
Awesome.
Books is not my forte. Knock yourself out.
I'm going to sort through the titles.
You will spend some time doing that. There's a large collection, but they all really seem to be mostly religious texts, ledgers, nothing particularly exciting. A handful of children's stories.
Oh,
None
I
seem
love
like particularly like abused, like he consulted them a lot.
No. Not really. I mean, there is a specific book atop his desk that is his most recent, and it's sort of just a collection of which of the villagers has paid taxes and whose crops did well this year, that kind of thing.
All right.
Boring stuff.
Unfortunately, being a burgomaster was not the most exciting thing. But it seems to have paid well enough.
I'll give that a look through to learn some of the recent going-ons of the area. Could come in handy.
Mm-hmm. What do the rest of you busy yourselves with?
go.
I walk up to her and say, not to prod or seem rude, but your brother mentioned that you have a very bad wound, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about that.
He embellishes. Please forgive my brother. He worries for me. But it is not so horrible. And she pulls down the collar of her dress slightly, and you can see 2 puncture wounds in the crook of her neck.
I saw that.
You want to tell me how you got those?
It's difficult. I don't really remember, but my brother tells me it was Strahd, the overlord of this land. All I remember is terror, cold.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I recognize?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, the rolls tonight.
Sounds good.
Right, guys.
Get him out.
You are not sure. But it would take the village idiot, not to know that this is the bite of some sort of undead.
Strahd, I think you were called.
Okay. Thank you so much for showing me. I am
be so.
going to consult my
course.
research.
Of course. Not a problem at all.
But I would also like to be escorted to my room if I could to
Of
do
course,
that.
please, right this way. And she brings you and Lancelot up the stairs.
Hey, somebody make sure Strahd takes a bath.
And shows you to a room.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you
Glacier.
so much.
You're welcome. Sleep well. If you need anything, please just call down to me.
Thank you. I'm just going to be preparing spells and resting.
Okay. Glacier, do you have anything that you plan to do down here?
Yes, I'd like to. I didn't realize I was muted.
You have
I'd like
been
to
for a
attempt.
while. Sorry.
Yeah. I'd like to attempt an investigate check to look at the defenses,
Okay.
boarded up stuff, and see if I can offer anything that would help us make the place more defensible at all.
Okay, yeah.
Nope.
It's definitely boarded up. Seems pretty secure. There's no glass to be broken. In place of glass, they put boards, and you couldn't think of anything else to use better than boards. So.
Okay, well, I didn't damage it in any way, I hope.
Not at the moment. There's always time for it, but no.
Well, then, after I've done my investigation, I will also find my way to the room and doff my armor and, I guess, point my loaded crossbow at my face for a few minutes before going to bed.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You go and silently contemplate your existence in one of the guest accommodations.
And Navara doesn't sleep and just keep
Uh,
watch?
she can keep watch for 4 hours of the long rest, and she does not need typical sleep. No.
Sits there in the chair.
Okay.
Going to graze.
Well, I guess before I have crossbow time, I'm gonna work out with people. Who else is doing the watch tonight? For the rest of the. So I'll definitely pitch in shifts. Anyone else? Sturg? Did you stand watch?
I have some plans, so no.
No. Of course you do. Jarrell, what about you, buddy?
Sure. The darkness doesn't bother me. Don't need any light that would bring attention.
We'll be doing an
Yes.
approximately 6-hour long rest.
Okay.
So you only need to account for 2 additional hours.
Hey, perfect. So, Jarrell, you want to do first, and I'll do last, and then, Navarra's the 4 hours in the middle.
Well, honestly,
For
so Navarra can do all of the 4 hours, and then you and then
but for reasons, as far as you can tell, Navarra stays up all night. Just doesn't move.
Yeah.
yes. Hold
So
on, I'm having a hard time.
Did you just call me creepy?
Yeah, I did. The Malik of this campaign. Just humane, I guess.
Yeah, so there are 4 hours.
Yeah, unlike
Okay.
Malik, at least she knows how to act like a person.
Malik's complete opposite. Might be human, but it's not to be human.
Okay. Anything else, Terrell? What are you doing after you spend a good little bit of time in the study?
I would actually like to search the desk, see if he has like a journal, perhaps. Since he spends a lot of time here, he looking for any personal writings he might have done.
Mhm.
That be investigation?
Yeah, if you like.
No.
You are, in fact, disappointed by little more than receipts and a few logs of debts. Really very basic, mundane stuff going on in there.
All right. Well, then, yeah, I guess I'll take a quick bath and call it a night.
Okay.
I would like to investigate this room with all these black clothing laying around. Just anything of notes. Or if it's just dirty laundry.
The clothing itself is just discarded clothing. You have a feeling that you are probably in Ismark's room.
Well, I'd like to go downstairs, because I have chosen my bed in the most precarious spots.
Okay. You pass Jarell on the stairway, and you see Ismark going back into the sitting room as you come out.
Would you mind if I open this coffin for a second?
I absolutely mind if you opened that coffin.
Not even for a quick peek?
Not even for a quick peek. Do you need something?
I want to look at his neck.
I can assure you that that is not the cause of my father's death. He was an old man and, his spirit forgive me, a rather fat man, and he clutched at his chest while we huddled the safety of our room and perished from the pain in his heart.
When do you plan on going to sleep?
Within the next short while or so, I sit up and I spend some time thinking and for Irina's future.
Okay. Just sit down next to him and watch the fire and wait till he goes to sleep. So he does go to sleep.
Why
I
is
wanna sit
every
on top
single
of this
one of your
coffin.
characters like this? Every character is like
I want to sniff his hair after he goes to sleep.
I want to taste his flesh.
As you are sitting together in the dimly lit living room of the mansion, the flickering candlelight casts long shadows on the wall, and Ismark, with a tired and somber expression, turns to you. There is something you need to know before we go to the church tomorrow.
What else have you been keeping from me?
Nothing. It's just Father Donovich, he's not the man he once was. Grief has taken a terrible toll on him. You see, his son, Daru, was turned into a vampire some time ago. Donovich
What?
has kept him hidden, locked away, hoping for a miracle, but Daru, he's no longer the boy the father remembers.
Oh. And has he considered putting his son down, or is he in denial? Are you asking me to kill his son?
I do not ask that, actually, and I ask that if you've any of a holy order among your party, that you allow them to take the lead when speaking to him tomorrow, as perhaps the words of another acolyte of sorts might reach him where ours cannot. He is most certainly lost in his despair, and he simply wishes to have his son back.
I think the Dragonborn is holy. You should ask her yourself. I'll be up for a few more hours, so don't mind me. Enjoy your rest, friend.
Not to worry. I will. We'll bury my father at dawn, but just be prepared. Tomorrow may bring
Yes.
challenges beyond the grave. And he gets the impression that you do not desire to speak anymore. And he gives you a nod and stands before heading out of the room with a distrustful look between you and the coffin.
Please don't fuck my dead father. Oh well. Just gonna close them doors. Is this coffin bolted?
It is.
Damn it. Oh well, plan B. I like to sleep on top of the coffin. That's it.
Bolted like, imagine a strapped chest.
Oh. So I could like open it and close it, no issue.
Should be able to.
Okay, then I'll open it. Little
So
peek.
weird.
Hey man, it's about being sure. We're in a land where everyone is basically a living dead person.
You open it, and as you do so, the stench of the slightly decaying body is released even further into the room, and you kind of cough into the side of your arm. And you look down at the sunken, slightly now sloughed flesh of the old, indeed fat man. And he's definitely 100% dead in there.
I poke him with a cup or something, just to see if there's any reaction.
Can you open a what?
I poke him with like a cup or something.
Yeah. You poke him and it's super gross, but he makes no movements. I mean, his body is hard and rigor.
Oh well, that'll be short. I'll just close it, throw the cup in the corner of the room, and sleep on top of the coffin, just in case. And that's my bed.
Sturg is so weird.
You don't
Lady.
know this. You're a corpse. Don't talk about weird.
That's coming from me, not Navarra. Navarra's outside. I'm saying Sturg is weird.
I feel judging voices in my head.
Oh, definitely.
Oh
All right,
well.
everybody go and Ted and take your long rests.
Me.
Do you want me to do my thingy?
Yes.
Okay.
Please do.
We go.
$15.
I think that's enough, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure that was the cutoff, yeah.
You're like a zombie werewolf.
DC 15.
Yep.
Meets it, beats it.
All good.
Yay.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh.
So you are totally fine. And you are all given your free of charge wake up call at a very early time of the day. The sun has not come up, but you are gently awoken each by Irina, a light knock upon your door when she says, "It's nearly dawn. There's a small meal prepared in the dining hall if you would like to eat before we prepare to bring my father to the church."
Did you sleep in here?
What if I did? Is there a problem with that?
She leans over and sniffs him. Oh, you didn't take your bath?
No.
Gross.
Did you?
I didn't need one. I didn't wrestle dead
You-
things.
You look kind of dead to me.
Why are you being so mean? I'm not dead.
He tries to poke your cheek.
It feels cool to the touch.
See, if you were alive, I would imagine you would have warm skin, or at the very least, a healthier pale. You don't look that health. You know what? Nissa, you are medical expertise, are you not? Could you do a quick little medical examination for, I don't know, a good health sake? See if you're not sick or anything.
I could do a check if you want me to. Um, are you feeling fine, Navarro?
I feel fine.
Well, she says she feels fine.
She doesn't
I
look
think she
fine.
looks fine.
Yeah, that looks human enough. 2 arms,
Well, I mean,
2
she looks
legs.
like an elf. You racist.
Okay, humanoid. Oh, well, fine by me. No second
I
questions.
just spent the entire night outside, okay? So it's cold out there. That's why my skin is cold, obviously.
You slept
Oh my
outside
God.
the
That-
entire night.
Don't do it.
Well, no, I didn't
Oh my
sleep. I was
gosh.
standing guard.
You didn't sleep either.
Well, no. But
Did you
And you
sleep?
think that's normal.
elves... But elves don't sleep, right?
They
They do.
they
My mother,
Trance.
yes, my mother would enter a trance
Well,
instead of sleeping at night. So there's
maybe...
a wild
maybe,
feature of.
maybe I entered a trance. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
don't
Come on.
know.
They're waiting for us for breakfast.
Red flag 1. Side eye.
Quick question to the DM.
mhm.
Part of the thing I want to do with Jarrell is not knowing his packed person very well. And for my packed weapon, instead of summoning it, can I say, like, I just woke up and it was there beside me?
Sure.
Okay.
A gift from your patron this morning.
Yes. In the form of a longsword.
Lovely.
So Jarrell has a longsword he's never had before. It's kind of hanging from his hip.
Oh man. Well, Goliath will definitely point out his new sword and be like, "Hey man, sweet sword. When did you get a sword?"
It
Just do
came
things.
to me last evening. I woke up this morning.
A
you
magic
steal
dream
it?
sword, huh?
Yes, very apt description. Magic Dream Sword.
Sweet deal, man.
Good things.
You all enter, and Ismark and Irina both give everybody a nod and a small, sad smile. Hard to be joyous on the day that they are to bury their father.
I'm giving myself Arcana proficiency because of my whispers from the of the dead thing.
Okay.
I'm saying as much so it's recorded because
Appreciate
I probably
that.
will forget.
Yes, definitely. Good morning, everyone. Please sit down and make yourselves comfortable. The meal is meager, but we don't get anything exotic here in Barovia for obvious reasons.
Smells great. Thank you for your hospitality.
Irina smiles as you mention the smell and says, "Thanks, I made it myself."
Navara puts her plate on the floor for the dog.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Oh, don't worry. I made a serving just for him. His plate's just there.
Oh,
And
no,
he
it's
gives
just
like an extra plate.
I'm just not.
No, no,
very-
that's great. That's great.
I'm just
You
not very
can.
hungry. Is all.
Oh, really?
Oh.
But you slept
Sturg is
outside.
never letting you, leaving you alone.
this is gonna be my new plotline. I will swear I will catch you, you devil.
Well, you're most welcome for our hospitality, and I hope you all slept well enough.
Yes, and there was no trouble last night. I didn't see anything. You were right. Seems the attacks have stopped.
Well, I felt even safer for your protection. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Ismark turns to you, Sturg, and he kind of turns back into conversation where he'd left off last night. You know, Daru, he wasn't the first to suffer under Strahd's curse, and he certainly won't be the last. Could be any one of you. But there's a fate worse than death in this land. Worse, even, than becoming one of the undead. He sort of looks at his sister.
Snivara.
He looks at his sister, his eyes full of unspoken fear. To be chosen by Strahd as one of his consorts. Strahd's desires are twisted. He takes what he wants, and once he's chosen someone, and he kind of lets the sentence trail off as if the horrors are too terrible to voice. Daru was turned against his will, but those Strahd takes as his own lose everything. Their will, their freedom, their very souls. It's a new day, and he looks at you with the intent to renew his plight in your hearts. I won't beg for your help. I know the dangers you face if you choose to stay by our side. But if there's compassion in your hearts, any desire to stop this cycle of terror, then I ask, no, I implore, help me to protect my sister as if she were your very own sister.
Now, I wouldn't go that far. You have already told us this is a job, and I will keep it as professional as such. There's no need to become emotional about it. However, I do ask, as you seem to have lived there a while, have you ever seen someone come back alive as an undead, but not as a vampire, necessarily? And, be sentient? A mindless ghoul?
I have not seen such a thing with my own eyes, but Strahd commands countless monsters.
Side-eye.
Stop looking at me like that.
Looking at you like what?
Alright, well, that would be a typical Sturg reaction, but when he says to me to treat her like my own sister, is she there in the room with us right now?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
sits right here next to him.
Okay,
With
well
the
then he
dragon
goes
down.
over and he puts his hands on her shoulders with the tears in his eyes, and he's like, "Sister."
Brother,
So weird.
I'm very honored to have more siblings, if that's what it must be. But please, he's being dramatic about nothing. Well, not nothing. The danger is real, but I'm no mere maiden. I can take care of myself, and you all seem very capable. Beyond it, as such, I feel entirely safe.
Yes.
I'm just quietly eating my breakfast.
All right.
It's having a time of your life.
You
Oh.
said we needed to get to the church. I assume you woke us up pretty early for reasons.
Yes, we should be going soon, but that reminds me, you, Dragonborn, please remind me of your name.
Nysa?
Nysa, my apologies. We don't meet many of your kind around here. It comes to my attention, Sturg here tells me that you are a holy person. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a cleric. Um, I am under the guidance of how do you pronounce this name? Sorry, Lathander.
Oh.
The Morning Lord. Oh, you don't say. Well, he blesses us this day. If you would be so kind, when we go to speak with Father Donovich, perhaps you might take the lead in such a conversation. He is a man lost in grief, and I think he would be most receptive to a person of the cloth, as it were.
It would be my honor. I would love to. if that's what would help.
You have my thanks.
Right. Well, as we have all eaten our fill, what say we get off and not delay any further?
Yes, let us be off for the dawn.
Wait.
And they sort
Should we
of...
leave Lancelot here
No.
for when we come back?
No.
You
No.
you are
Sure.
certainly welcome to, but
No.
it does not seem as though your companion wishes to do such a thing.
I'm sure
I-
he'll be fine.
No. No. The dog counts.
No, I mean, I'm sure he'll be fine with us. We're just going to
Yes.
a church.
Yes. Yes.
If they don't let him in, then Strahd can just sit outside with him. It'll be fine.
No.
That'd probably be for the best
That
anyway.
door. That door
Dirk
will
will
not
never
stop
allow
me.
anybody to touch the dog.
Well, time to pick up this coffin legs to coffin dance. Spin that shit.
He just
All right.
throws it over his shoulder.
Yeah.
You guys head to the church.
My way. I'm on my way. Someone knock on the door. I'm carrying a dead person.
Atop, Ismark helps you, and atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft. That's
Oh,
wrong. What
God.
is that doing here?
Man, this church has seen
Such,
some better days.
such as those that supports Castle Ravenloft, stands a sagging gray edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end, and is worn and weary. There's a bell tower that rises toward the back, and a flickering light shines through the holes in the shingle. The heavy
Oh.
wooden doors of the church themselves are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire.
There's your friend, Lysa. Go see if you can chat some, I don't know, holy guidance into him.
You can see that the chapel itself is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floor.
Namara puts her ear to the door.
Pardon
to the
me.
floor.
So sorry to interrupt you. Did you by any chance hear that scream that just happened?
The holy man lifts his head slowly as you all approach. His eyes are bloodshot and struggling to focus. There is a flicker of recognition in his gaze, but his greeting is slurred and his words are trembling on the edge of incoherence. Welcome to this house of the Morning Lord. Forgive me, my children, for I have not slept since the darkness took him. Please forgive me. And his eyes search the faces of you all, as if seeking some glimmer of hope in your presence. But there is little hope to be found in his own.
Yes. It occurs to me that you may have had a inconvenient event with your son, I hear.
He begins to weep loudly, and he sobs, "My son, Doru, oh, once a bright light in this cursed land, now a creature of the night. He was taken by the devil Strahd, chosen to be one of his consorts, one of his unwitting grooms. Years ago, Daru, my dear boy, managed to break free. He returned to me, seeking salvation from the Morning Lord. He begged me to save him, to cure him of the curse that had twisted his soul. But there is no cure, no salvation from undeath. And a single tear slides again down his cheek. He knew. Oh, he knew the monster he could become. So he asked me, he pleaded with me to lock him away, to never let him drink blood, to never let him become the beast that he feared. He is down there now, in the Undercroft, my poor boy, imprisoned, so that he may never harm another soul. He suffers, as do I, every day, every night. And his shoulders shake further with sobs, his grief and madness intertwining as he clings desperately to what remains of his faith.
I feel like the Morning Lord would understand his suffering, and I think that maybe putting him out of his suffering would be the best case scenario for everybody involved.
There will be some way. I will not lose hope that the Lord will hear my prayer. Please, you must not harm him.
There we
What
go. There's
do you-
throats and gonna look at Nysa.
Navara
How-
is
how-
currently picking a lock.
I figure.
Everybody's
He's
looting
gonna-
and trying to talk down this poor old man.
I'm gonna do the thumb pointing backwards thing and like question mark face. Kind of just gonna ask, do you want me to like go and kill this little suffering thing? Like
No,
nod or yes.
Ismark walks in at this point, and he sighs, and he says, whatever you plan to do, it must wait. My father must be buried at the dawn, so that he may be bathed in the Morning Lord's light.
Right. Suppose he can scream for a few more hours. Lonesome, that boy, though.
I do think that we should discuss this further, but yes, let us commence and put their father to rest.
Very well. I will do this thing for the Burgomaster. Come.
Up where?
Nysa,
it's not.
there is no lock on the trapdoor, but
Navara.
what? Yeah, I'm sorry. We both have end names. That's going to be an issue. The room in which you are in, there are holes in the ceiling of the room, and it's a little bit muddy. There's shingles and puddles of water on the floor. And I'm sorry, there is a padlock, but the trapdoor itself is completely swollen and stuck in the frame due to the water.
Oh, darn. I can't pull it out.
What were you doing in there?
None of your business.
Really?
I'm gonna use my little oh, never mind, they came back outside. I was gonna say, if you find anything in regards to the sun, let me know while we bury these people's poor father.
What's with the drawing?
A coffin that
That's
Strahd was
a
carrying?
coffin.
Oh.
I'm quite an
Okay.
artist. What can I say?
Chaos. That is my food. You cannot have any.
I thought you were calling it him Chaos.
No, my cat. I got a new cat. Her name is Chaos.
Oh.
Makes
Shit,
sense.
Fuck my dog. I'm not
Sorry.
leaving that dog. Yeah.
There's a trapdoor, but it's stuck. I can't pull it up.
Maybe it's stuck for a reason.
But I think that's where the screams are coming from.
Yes, and he told us that he didn't want to kill his son. So I don't know why you want to go down there. Dog,
I
moving.
just want to see.
I'm in this.
Uh-huh.
You can send psychic message to Strahd to open to help find the son for information on his current situation.
He just slowly turns around, looks through the window at you, dead face. Sighs. Bye.
I just put my thumbs up and nod.
What are you pointing at?
Absolutely nothing. There was a fly.
You guys bring the body and inside of its coffin, and the grave is beginning to be dug by Ismark and hopefully a couple of volunteers amongst you. And as Father Donovich's voice carries over the gravesite, solemnly reciting the final rites, the atmosphere grows heavy, the sense of foreboding. The rolling mist creeps up from the dark woods, curling like pale fingers around the headstones and gathering near the far fence of the graveyard. Jarrell, you are caught in the sorrow of the moment and oblivious to anything but the sorrowful ceremony. However, Sturg, Glacier, and Nysa's eyes are drawn to the edge of the mist, where a tall, shadowy figure stands. The figure's form is unmistakably humanoid, tall and imposing, yet its details are shrouded in the mist. Sturg, you're not here. The figure
just
stands
relaxing.
still, head bowed as if in solemn prayer, offering an unsettling sense of respect to the scene unfolding before it. The final words of the rite linger in the air, and as the ceremony comes to an end, the mist begins to roll thicker and heavier. The figure, still shrouded in shadow, slowly dissipates into the mist, retreating silently into the forest from which it came.
Creepy.
Sturg, if you would like to make a strength check.
I'd love to. Rip open this door and release a vampire upon the town.
What could go wrong, possibly, at all?
I kind of want to wrestle the fuck out of him. I want to break his legs.
What did he ever do to you? Yeah, you rip the chains off of the door, and then the trapdoor itself, you rip open from the floor, and now you have a very dark hole in the ground with a ladder attached.
Dead people first.
I'm not dead, but I climbed out the ladder anyway.
Do we know if this is the same kind of mist that was around for the monster house?
It's far away, but there's no reason to think it's not, I suppose. Though it's kind of far in the distance, not far, but like, maybe a mile or so, at the edge of the forest, which is not directly pressed up against the village.
What's his name? Is it Ismac? Or
Ismark.
Yes, Ismark.
yeah, Ismark. I asked him if he's ever seen the fog that thick before in the town.
It comes and goes, but it's been more alive these days, I've noticed.
You see that shadowy figure?
I didn't. I'm sorry. And he looks around. I was watching my father. What was it? What did you see? Just a shadow?
Looked like he was praying and then disappeared back into the fog.
Yeah. Like
This is an ill omen. We should return inside quickly.
Um, can I do like a history check and maybe I know what he's talking about? Or maybe insight? What would that be?
Talking about in what regards?
And if I know if I know of anything that
Like what kind of omen it would
during
be?
yeah, like that. Yeah. I
Like
couldn't
what?
words.
What kind of
Like what
omen?
kind of omen, like what that would mean.
Um, so I mean, it's just like the sort of thing that people say, you know, it's like the clouds getting darker is an ill omen, or a crow overhead can be an ill omen, that sort of thing. But it's not
It makes
like
him
specific.
uncomfy.
Yes. He expects Strahd to be around every corner, more or less.
So I am going down the ladder.
Follow behind.
You guys enter the church to see Sturg's departing form in the
Well, I
trap
closed the door,
door.
so actually,
Oh, okay. Well. So
I
you
didn't
guys
want
have
the old
no
man to
idea
see me
where they
place
are.
with Yeah.
And Navarra, the moment you take your step down onto the very last rung of the ladder, you are attacked from behind. And that will start initiative.
Oh shit.
I sent a mental message to Navara
Oh, God.
asking where she is and if they're okay.
She just says, "Help!"
We're fine.
A 16. Navarra?
I got a 6. What?
A 16? Does a 16 hit?
Oh, that's what you were asking. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Does it hit?
Because Sturg had a 16, I was just like 16.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh no,
it hits.
sorry. It rolled, but it rolled as a secret. So,
Yeah.
the rest of you all will need to roll initiative as well.
But yeah, 16 hits.
I just whisper to Glacier and Jarrell that I think Navara and Sturg just found Homeboy's son, and Navara said help, so that's great. I think they're in the only door that is not open. So how do you want to differentiate this? I can talk down the dad, and you guys help them.
Navarra, you take 7 piercing damage and 5 necrotic damage,
I don't know about the
as well as what I just posted.
I'm pretty sure there's something about necrotic damage.
You made it find it.
Oh no, I think it's never mind. It's poison damage. Sorry.
And then Sturg.
Drugstore.
I know that you rolled a 16, but you're gonna go. Well, hold on one second.
Alright, what did you say my damage was again?
7 piercing.
7
Yep,
piercing
got it.
and
Oh, good.
5 necrotic damage.
Oh,
Navarra
so many
and
pillars.
Sturg each get a turn before the turnover begins.
Oh,
Whoops.
So Navarra, since you were first in the order, you go ahead.
Do math.
Mathematics.
Lovely. I turn around and cut him.
It's not a health bar. It's annoying.
Does not hit. He releases the grasp on you and dodges out the way.
Okay. I disengage and jump past him.
Parkour.
Parkour. I don't know how far that was, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go.
Oh, how much fun.
And I think that is all I can do at the moment.
Well, starting off strong. I like to rage, and I'd like to pummel this young boy.
All right, it's a great way to put that.
And I will start off by giving him a big ass, just overhead punch in the face. If it would roll, question mark?
Your arm swings and your fist makes connection with his face.
I really need some
I
healing.
didn't add. I did not add rage damage. It's just plus 2 to that.
Okay.
I also need to roll Divine Fury. Hold on. Hold on, hold on! There you go. So, for 4 Divine and 9 Bludgeoning. And, bonus action, as he is slightly dazed, my left arm, I'll grab him by the throats. Because he is my friend now. You are my friend. He used to be the 16.
Okay. Nope, that's Navarra.
Let's see. Does he fail?
I'm sorry. I'm gone. 8.
Nice.
He does.
You are my friend now. I'm gonna take him with me. I'm gonna push him against this pillar. Just choking him with one arm. Into the shits. And yeah, that should be it. If I can find the right. Yeah, it's Gloucester now.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I moved a little prematurely, but yes, I'm gonna run up to the trap door and try to jump down, heedless of the risk. So where does that put me?
So that is 5, 10, 15. So you are there with 15 feet of movement left.
Beautiful scene.
Sweet deal.
Of Sturridge choking a kid.
A kid?
Yeah. I think this is a kid at least.
He's like a young adult. Like,
No.
It's that guy. Yes. Okay. Well, fuck that guy. I'm gonna take a swing.
you just see
I-
Navarre over here holding her shoulder.
Well, I see Strahd wrestling a guy, and I haven't seen Strahd wrestle any innocent people quite yet.
I wrestle a baby.
Kind of.
Don't put that past me.
Mr. Baby.
And your sword swings and makes a connection.
Okay. Shit. I just became a battle master. Did I need to have called my superiority dice? I want to do a goading attack.
Okay.
Okay. So, I don't know. Am I supposed to declare that before I roll the attack? Is that...
Yeah, let me look. I'm looking.
I think it
I
should
have
be
no
fine.
idea
See,
how
if you miss, you
fighters
don't
work.
get any dying.
What are we looking at?
Goading
Master
attack?
maneuver.
Or yeah, battle master stuff in general. If when I use the superiority dice, if I am supposed to declare it beforehand.
I think it should be fine.
Yeah.
Because if you don't hit, you just
Yeah,
get
that's
used.
fine. It's
Okay,
usually
sweet deal.
listed. That's all.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll my regular damage. And then my 8 for my superiority dice.
Just putting that in then.
Alright, so that's 9 slashing damage, and he has to make a wisdom savings throw. My DC for that is 13.
Okay.
DC 13 wisdom savings throw.
Just,
I should have sent the barbarian in first.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's gonna have disadvantage attacking anyone except for me till the end of my next turn.
okay.
A total of 9 slashing damage. Sweet deal. That's it for me. And let me hit the thingy.
Okay.
This
Drew. Is going to. And Sturg, he is going to bite and claw at you with a vigor.
he,
He'd have disadvantage from the goading attack.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I rolled
Damn.
Yeah, he's doing just fine.
roll the exact same +1. All of that hits.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Car! Feels personal.
It is
Oh,
what it
bloody.
is.
That's a lot of damage.
Goddamn.
So product. 6. Ouchies.
And then that
Kinda hurt.
necrotic does.
Yeah, max hit points.
Yes. Nice up.
I'm going to just walk up here and distract him. And get him engaged and talking about a little bit like his temple, trying to get him to calm down a little bit, maybe tell me a little bit about his son.
Okay.
Just distract him.
Yeah.
I don't have any healing that I can do on anybody that I cannot see.
So
You cannot
don't
see
tip it.
anybody.
And then I'm just going to send another psychic message down there to Navarra about where we're at
Um,
and if we need any immediate assistance.
yes. The answer is
I
yes.
I can't see anything down there.
I am severely hurt, and Strahd just got his face bit off and then clawed to pieces.
Messing like half my face. Piece of shit.
We definitely need some assistance.
Okay, good. I send a little mental message to Jarrell to post haste down there, and hopefully, homeboy doesn't ask any questions.
Why do you know my cellar? Why is my son screaming?
His son is always screaming.
He's not
That's
in
true.
pain this time. I have advantage this time
Constant
because
screaming.
Wow, life sucks.
The adventure did not help you.
I have a bonus action, but I'm not gonna do much of that. So, I mean, shit. I guess I'll just move him behind me out of Glychester's fucking reach. That's it. Just move the little fucker.
Oh, shit. I thought Glacier was further away than he was. That's my
It's
bad.
like right next to him.
Yes.
But yeah, just move the little freaky vampire going behind me. That's it.
Alright, my turn.
Your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 puts me at the trapdoor here.
Oh,
You said 25.
Yeah.
Alright, so you are halfway down this ladder.
Could I do
You could pop little hop down, I suppose. That's
Okay.
probably not that far. I'll just
Yes.
say you did a hop down. But
Okay.
not that far down.
So
Surely you could do your Eldritch Blast even not from the ladder.
yes,
Also
that's a plan. So Eldritch Blast. Where did my character sheet just disappear to? I did not mean to make that go away.
You let the blast go, but Daru manages to deflect it out of the way whilst he is within the confines of Sturg's arms.
All right. I'll also do Hexblade's Curse upon him, targeting his strength.
Okay. And that's things made with strength are at a disadvantage.
Correct. Any ability checks, not saving throws, but any ability checks.
which would be an athletics, I'm not wrong.
Okay. That's not great.
Oh, and I need to. My turn. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine. Ismark has no desire to have any part of any of this. Donovich, he is very preoccupied with what is going on behind. So if you want to make your persuasion roll, Nysa.
So,
Okay, that's good. We're gonna do really good with our
you are.
persuasion. Okay, we're gonna do so good. It's gonna be so good.
you
I
did
have
great.
a lot of faith of you. Yeah, it's beautiful. You do your best to distract him from the obvious goings on in the other side of the church, but he makes to run past you with haste.
Can I try to trip him?
Oh god, he's gonna die from
You could
fall damage.
opportunity attack him. Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to full on attack him, but I kind of just want to.
We can do acrobatics to acrobatics.
Okay, yeah. Let's try that. Just try to maneuver him.
See? Oh god.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that beats his 3. And he's prone.
Just don't worry yourself with it. It's okay. We're gonna put him out of his misery.
Oh,
This was
God.
not planned.
Oh shit.
That's
This
not
was an
something you want to tell a
accident.
father.
Alright.
Full on accident. The Lord will
Um,
understand.
I drop my sword and pull out my ranged weapon. I don't remember. Yeah, short bow. And then I use this to give myself advantage.
For the end.
Okay. Okay.
Better move the hog too.
22.
Your arrow seems to bend around the supporting pillars of the undercroft, and the arrow sinks into Zeru's flesh.
Okay, that is 16 damage.
Okay.
And then I stay there because I can't move.
Mm-hmm.
Let it be known
Can
if
I
they
take
hit
the disengage action even if I'm not moving?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
Isn't your,
There's no point in it.
yeah, but isn't your bonus action to steady aim?
Alright. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Why
that's
is it
true.
being more
I
and
did
more
use that as a
decisive?
bonus action.
Oh.
I'm gonna run back up on him. I am going to declare in advance that I'm going to be trying to goading strike him again.
Yeah,
So-
that's my bad. I didn't think you were within 5 feet of him, because it said that you couldn't do it with within the movements, and he can't move if Strahd was grappling him, but you're right there.
Yeah, and
Which
as
is
far as,
technically on the bottom.
as far as your goading attack, you can declare it after you hit. You don't have to declare it before you
Yeah, that's fine.
make the attempt.
Okay, well then I will not declare it because that's a miss. Yes, I will not. Yeah, I'll.
Man,
That's
you
it.
would think with him being grappled it'd be easier to hit him.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a thing. I have to pin him, but if I pin him, you will get disadvantage.
Well, you
So I'm
should
just
pin
gonna
him.
just beat it on him.
Why don't you pin him then?
Because you get disadvantage. So does Jarell with his range attacks, because he goes prone.
Oh.
Okay, so he is hexed, goaded, and grappled.
Oh, that's what all that is. And hungry.
Apparently.
He is going to attempt to break free of.
Be
He's
disadvantage
grapple.
for him though, right?
Huh?
Wouldn't that be disadvantage? Because that's an ability check.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's going anywhere.
He can hope. He
Holy shit!
Critted twice.
Meets it, beats it?
What?
Both
Bravo.
ones. Both ones were crits.
What?
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 Fuck.
I think this game is just
Holy-
against you, Strahd.
Holy shit!
That is.
And he takes
What?
the opportunity attacks
I'm not
from
even
both
mad.
of you.
Ah!
Okay.
Why me?
Some bitch.
Shit.
Please miss, please miss, please
Oh,
miss.
Damn it.
I'm gonna reckless just in case.
Yours hit Strahd. Just as he's getting away, your knuckles clip him, and you make connection with the hard bones of his shoulder.
Divine Fury is
It just
radiant energy
shatters.
that matters.
Savara just sees this crazed animal just running straight at her, and she's like, her eyes just go wide in panic. She's like, oh shit, oh shit.
He is stanced up behind you. Oh, this is great. This is actually perfect. Hold on. Yeah, this is amazing. I can do my special thing now.
Special thing?
Yeah, a little special thing I can do.
I can't wait.
Yeah. It's gonna wait like the turn happens. I'll do a special
Nice.
thing.
Okay. I am. If I were to dash,
Except
how
an old
much
man.
more movement does that give me?
Double.
Twice as much as you have.
Okay.
So if you
I'm
have
gonna-
30,
and that counts as my full action.
yes.
Okay.
Unless
so
you're a rep.
I'm not. I'm going to follow them down and use my dash option.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to be your girlfriend. Sorry. I say no. He said, I'm so lonely. He got one taste of Navarra and he's just like, delicious.
45,
What?
50, 55. You have 5 additional feet of movement. You could get to where Jarrell is, but you can't stand where he's standing. So.
Okay, I'll just stay where I'm at because I don't think that this one, my bonus action one. Okay, I can see within range. 8, 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. Okay, I can see Navarro within range, correct? That's 60 feet more.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast Healing Word on her as a bonus action on a level 2.
I will take that.
So
Sorry.
that's 4 plus 5, correct?
Yes.
So 9.
I can only heal 7, but thank you.
I just want to make sure. Let's see what else I have. Okay. That's all I can do.
Okay. I'm gonna full on sprint down the corridor. I'm gonna fucking Larry at him as I run past him. So, grappling check with advantage. And I wanna just pull him away from Ibarra. Because he is my friend. This is my friend now. Oh, he's rolling well.
He is.
Holy shit.
Pull him over here. And then because I moved 20 feet, I can do bonus action to make a pound. Pun not intended. Advantage. Sneeze away. And then this funny shit. And that is that. All I can do for now.
All right. I need to get some line of sight here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you've got him on the ground again?
I got him in the air. I'm holding him by one arm.
Oh, you got him in the air? Okay. I will attempt another Eldritch Blast. There we go.
That one blasts him. He's blasted.
Blasted.
Just started blast.
What?
That is, yeah, critical. So that's 1. Wow, those are. Oh, it's not adding in my charisma damage.
Oh, why didn't you just hit the eldritch blast then?
Huh?
If you just hit
It was.
the-
It just didn't work. It. And I don't know why it didn't roll properly.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
I just wasn't sure
Wait,
why
no.
it wasn't doing like. Why did it roll twice?
I don't know how to make it do for a crit.
I thought that was automatic.
The 5+1 is it critting.
Is it?
When you do a crit, it should do the plus. Yeah, because 1 + 8.
Oh, okay. So those are the two rolls.
Yeah.
All right, and then it would be +4. So, yeah. Sorry, I had rolled individually twice.
That's okay.
Yeah. So it'd be that +4.
Okay.
Or actually,
blasted.
with the hex. Or no, that's not the same hex. Wrong hex. All right. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't have a bonus action.
Oh. He uses half his movement to stand. And you can hear and feel Father Donovich descending the steps above you, Nysa.
Navarra breathes a sigh of relief. And then says, I told you I wasn't dead. And shoots him with
I
another
died.
bow. That does not hit.
And the arrow flies
What if you-
helplessly against the wall.
What if you just bonus action
Steady
steady
aim.
She's
aim?
so terrified.
No. I'm gonna go behind this pillar and hide.
Sure.
Except it won't let me go that far because it's on a like line. But
If you hold alt,
Ah,
you can,
yeah.
like, do it.
Beautiful.
Navarra's dead. I
You're-
can't see her anymore.
Exactly.
Okay. 5, 10. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Going to attempt a goading attack again. That's
That
more
hits.
like it.
Nice.
So that's the regular damage plus the superiority dice. Damn. So 18 slashing damage total. And then roll me a DC 13 Wisdom savings throw.
Hmm.
Yay! Alright, so you will have disadvantage against anyone except for me.
Alright.
And you know what? I'm feeling lucky. I'm gonna use my action surge and attack again.
Oops. Sorry, scared.
It's okay.
Nope. That's a no.
That is a no.
That's funny. Alright, that's it.
Daru looks at you and begins to gnash his teeth and swipe his claws at you.
Hey, miss.
Ta-da! Nice, your movement now.
Go just around the stairs. I can still see him. I'm going to do Toll the Dead
Mm-hmm.
on him. Okay, that's
So that's
bullshit.
fair.
Well, at least he rolls an 20 on the save, not an attack.
And then I'm also going to, as my bonus action, cast Sanctuary on Strahd since he has him grappled.
Won't that mean I
So
can't attack?
no, it just means that you're warded against attacks or harmful spells.
Okay.
The creature attacking you has to make a Wisdom saving throw
I see.
first.
Magic.
And that
Coolio.
is the end of my turn.
Oh, I'll just keep doing what I keep doing. I'll keep fucking swinging at this little boy. Like a proud father should.
Well, that immediately ended the sanctuary.
It's
That's
until
all right.
it's 1 minute.
Yeah, it lasts
Well,
a
at the
bit.
end, if a warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell, or yeah, etc.
Oh, if the warded creature makes an attack. Oh, got it.
That's what I meant.
Got it. Oh
I'm
well.
hoping he takes more damage
That's
from
alright.
fucking Divine 30, I mean. I guess it.
Jarrell.
When we were upstairs, how bright was it? I know the windows were open.
Nah, daylight.
Daylight, so the sun had come up after.
Yeah, you guys got there just before dawn, chatted for a bit, buried him. It's well after dawn now.
Okay. I don't know how you would rule this, because the ceiling is not a creature for Eldritch Blast. But I was thinking about trying to blow a hole in the ceiling to let in sunlight for fighting a vampire. Don't know how you would rule that.
I don't think that would be possible just because of the thickness between like the basement and the upstairs, the things that it's made of,
Okay.
and all of that. So I don't think that's
All right, that's fair. All right.
if you guys could get him upstairs though, that would be another thing.
Right.
Just sort of dragging him, but I don't think the father would like to see him up there.
Well, that certainly works. It hits him.
Right, and it's adding in my charisma damage now.
Okay, very good.
I do not have a bonus action, so that is all I got.
Father Donovich rushes down the stairs and begins hurrying over to Daru, shouting, "Please, my son! Don't
Leave it up."
hurt my son!"
Knock him out. Swear to God. I don't want to deal with a grieving father. I'm choking his son out.
Navarra.
Oh, rogue shits.
How injured does he look?
Pretty.
Pretty hurt.
Can I forgo my bonus action to pick up my sword and use it to do a non-lethal attack?
Yeah. Yeah.
I pick up my sword and I move 5, 10, 15. And then I use like the butt of my hilt to try and knock him out.
Okay.
$20.
Yeah, you smash the hilt into him.
He does 8 plus 5.
Though it doesn't seem to have exactly the effect you're hoping for.
He's still standing? Alright. Sure, just knock him out. We'll tie him up and deal with it.
Vigorously choking this child.
Oyster.
Him up. Yeah, I don't know what Novera's talking about. I'm just gonna keep chopping at this guy. He's looks like a goddamn vampire to me.
There's always
Yeah,
something
your
to
sword absolutely makes contact with his flesh, and you hack at him with the blade.
Okay. And then I think I'm going to move just one over to interpose myself between him and the grieving father. You're like, calm down, old man. It's a goddamn vampire.
He's not goaded, he's just cursed. And he's grappled. He gnashes his teeth at you once more, Strahd.
I live!
Though perhaps the pain or the fear seems to overcome him. Nysa.
I'm so hungry.
I am going to both of these. One action. Okay, I'm gonna try and cast Bane.
Okay.
No, can I take that back? That's not what
Sure.
I wanted. I'm gonna do Guiding Bolt instead.
Okay. And unfortunately, your bolt is guided astray.
Unfortunate. And okay, does anybody? No. Okay.
Here I go beating kids again. The cries, they're so surreal.
Yes.
Sturk's just having a great time.
Yeah, I'm just holding a kid up with one arm and punching him in the head with the other, over and over again.
What kind of damage is Divine Fury?
I think it's radiant.
It's Radiance.
Okay.
All right.
Should he technically be dead by now? Because he's been doing the Divine Fury like every time you hit him.
I'll tell you how much hit points this guy had afterwards.
Okay.
I take
He's
it
gone.
Donovich is trying to interfere
he's-
with.
Oh yeah, he's going for Daru. Arms outstretched. My son, my boy.
Nice times!
I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, Donovich, but I believe this is for the best. And I shall cast Hold Person to stop him from interfering.
Oh, that's horrible. You just forced to watch your son get punched to death.
Well, I'd rather
God.
you not kill him, so...
What?
Yeah, you can't be sure about you.
I don't know.
Spell DC save is... Oh yeah, it says it there, 14.
I think it's a nat 20 from being a
Does
father.
this end if they're attacked, though? I can't remember.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's only at the end of each of their turns they can repeat the saving throw. It's a strong fucking spell, like auto crits. Fuck.
Okay. Not only is he grappled, he is also paralyzed.
No, I think he was.
Donovan.
Yeah,
I was targeting
He did
Donovan.
that on the dead.
The vampire.
On the dead.
Jesus. Okay. Alright. Hold on.
I'll punch your dad next on the ward.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
That's mean.
No, it's just nice. Not letting him see what happened. This is mean. Like beating up someone's kid, just forced to watch, like
He's
frozen
not
in
someone's
time.
kid. He's a vampire.
He's a vampire.
Okay.
He is
Look
no
at-
longer a person.
This guy is whispered, but he did roll a 17.
Yeah. Well, to be. Alright, that's all I've got.
Well, Smart just chilling upstairs, I guess.
Yeah, he has no desire to be any part of it, and no one has specifically called for him either.
Minding his own business.
Kicking the rocks.
Him and his sister both are just chilling.
Yeah, just kicking rocks.
Donovich is going to move to his son, and he is going to cast.
You
Oh my
little
God.
piece of shit. I'm gonna beat him up. Oh, I have two hands. Father and son together, I guess.
He just grabs them both by the arms. He's holding up them. Just like, do your worst, you guys.
Theoretically, I would argue I could do that. It's just I only need one arm to grapple. So theoretically speaking here, you might be onto something.
He is also, as a bonus action,
He's so shit. I hate this guy.
going to cast Sanctuary on his son.
That
Is
is
that
bullshit.
concentration? No, it's not. I mean, it's
No,
fine. You can-
it's 1 minute. So is that like basically like one round?
1 minute is 10.
I mean, it's gonna end as soon as he attacks
Rounds.
someone. So.
Yeah, so
well,
theoretically, to counter
currently,
this.
Daru can't attack anybody because he's paralyzed. So,
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's grappled.
was he not? Oh, you're right. Wait, hold on,
Yeah.
guys.
The hold
Hold on.
person was supposed to be on Donovan.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he said
Or
he,
Donovan.
he whispered his role.
saved it.
Yeah.
He saved it. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
All right. It's
And
getting late.
nobody-
Did
Nobody's
it
paralyzed.
together.
Nobody is paralyzed. Okay.
Apparently, I
Wake
could have
up.
gone for
but-
Daru, though.
But there's a couple of rounds in between now and then for Daru, and Donovich is just. He is completely. He is just. He wants to help his son.
You can counter Sanctuary if you just hold your action to attack, or when he attacks. And there we go. Or you can go for it and just risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, because that only works if you fail to save.
Yeah. It's a DC 12. Or you can just hold your action, because he will most definitely try and kill me with my Chester.
He's just having a meltdown. He's freaking out.
He's hungry. Can't you hear him?
Any creature who targets
Well,
you with
I'm gonna
with
eat
an
something,
attack
alright.
or a harmful spell must make
Knuckle
a
sandwich.
saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects such as the explosion of a fireball if the warded creature blah blah blah. Okay, hold on, let me think.
You could just hold your action.
No.
Or do an area of effect, but then you got two of your allies there.
I'll be fine.
I
That's viable.
have something that I can use.
Huh?
Knowledge from the past. When you make an ability check that uses a skill, you can roll a d6 immediately after seeing the number on the d20 and add the number on the d6 to the check. So if
But it's a saving throw.
Can I don't have a rope. Never mind. I guess I'm just gonna have to risk it and try to do non-lethal again because I'm the only one trying to not kill this kid, and I can't knock him out.
I mean, hey,
He's a
Alright,
just
make
punch
your
him.
wisdom save then.
Nope.
Well, I guess you might as well hit story.
Or lose your attack.
Yep.
Yeah, those are both options.
Those are both options on the table.
Navarre is just gonna sigh and then stare over at Donovich and be like, I'm trying to help you, and you just made it a lot harder for me. And then she's gonna look at her. She's gonna look at her companion and say, guys, just subdue him, because maybe if we defeat Strahd, we can cure him and he can turn back to normal. Because
Story's just foaming at the mouth like a rabid dog.
that's the best I can do.
Well, if we let him loose, now that he is feral, he's going to kill a lot of people, probably
DC
including
12.
his father.
I did say subdue, not
Over.
let loose.
Well, you can always. Well, you're better man than me.
Alright. Drew thrashes wildly against his captor.
Fucker. Oh, motherfucker. Pizza, pizza.
Well, at least now Sanctuary is no longer a thing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I had the
At
worst
least.
placement of turn order.
5. 7.
You're like his last salvation.
Yeah, and I had my two
Everybody's
hands, had my hands tied at the wrong time of turn order.
I'm gonna kill this kid. I'm sorry, but he is biting me too much. I'm gonna go feral.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver
Ooh,
on
nice.
Drew.
Okay, one sec. Let's see.
Jealous bitch.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your turn. So just know that next saving throw you have to make is minus 1d4.
Okay. I'm gonna write that down right there. Okay.
And does anybody need a little bit of healing?
Stark does.
Sure. Okay. I'm going to
Doro
cast.
also could use some healing.
Smart.
Oh yeah.
Trick him.
Sure. Sure.
What's 17?
I
Yes.
am going to heal you.
Oh my god,
Four.
kindness. Supported
6.
words.
Yes.
Oh shit, more
I
muffin.
see you. I'm pointing at you. You deserve it.
You? I see you. You are known.
Yes.
You matter.
You are appreciated.
Doru
You are a
matters too.
person. No, I don't know about that one. That's like too crazy now. Oh, I'm gonna pummel this little boy. Please seize heaven. He's viciously bashing his head in front of his father. No!
Glacier's just
That's-
holding his hand out. Donovich, you don't want to watch this.
Well, it's spattering around everywhere. This shit's so tanky though. Holy fuck. I better see his
Not
health move.
63.
Huh?
Not
Oh.
63. Minus 3.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Eldritch Blast, 6 damage.
Is he raging or something?
No.
I'll show you his character sheet.
Maybe you need
Is
to
this a
kill
fair
her
coded
weapon.
barbarian?
Maybe
I promise. Although I gave him an additional +5 because I forgot to take the necrotic health from the last time he did. But his character sheet is crazy.
I can believe it. This kid's
No.
fucking son of God.
Okay.
Finally.
Non-
Ooh.
Non-lethal.
Very
And
good.
then back to the
Non-lethal.
Your
non-lethal
the
crit.
butt of your rapier slices into him. Okay, give me a second. Holy shit.
That's a lot of math.
Non-lethal, by the way, non-lethal. Cutting off his head, but non-lethal.
He shrieks with rage and pain.
Oh, just die, you bastard!
Holy shit, he's still alive?
I feel like he is tankier than the fucking baby block. Really feels like it.
Okay, well, I
Kind of.
Oh god.
Well, he also heals as we go.
That is true, but he only healed for what? Like,
No,
7?
when he bites, I think he heals.
Yep.
Yes.
oh my god, I forgot about that. Holy shit.
But I feel like it's been a while since he bit somebody.
You did me.
I just did.
You did?
Is that
Your long
Yeah.
sword just shaves past his shoulder, missing.
Why I oughta.
And Daru continues to fight
Oh my
against you,
God.
Strahd.
At least he didn't bite me.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, it's not that crazy. Fucking destroy this kid's jawline.
Nice up.
Actually, that gives me an idea.
Man, I wish that crit
And
had knocked
going-
him out because that would have been epic.
That would have
I'm
been
gonna
epic. He's
cast
so
Word
tanky.
of Radiance on him. Oh, just one?
Well, or like 2. So, double digits, maybe.
Man, what is with Nysa's spells? They're kind of weak.
I know,
I mean,
they're,
It happens
they're
sometimes.
killing me. They're killing me.
Your healing has been top notch, but your
Does that?
damage
I'm
has
pretty.
been kind of
Hold
subpar.
on. That is a melee spell. You are not close enough to do that. Anyways,
Oh.
he makes the save, but you're just.
Oh,
Not
to touch. Okay. So I'm gonna do something else then.
I'll give you that.
I'm gonna try Toll the Dead.
It's a good spell when it works.
It's an amazing spell when it works.
But does it work? Usually.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Case in point.
cheeky motherfucker?
God damn it.
Don't worry, don't worry.
I mean, it's worked a couple
I
of
know
times
the
at Death
children.
House, but maybe not here.
So,
See, because the only other thing that I can do is my breath weapon, but it would get everybody around him.
Yeah, how about no?
Mm,
Yes!
Wait, what kind of breath weapon?
Psychic damage.
it's psychic damage.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay, maybe not.
I was gonna say if it was poison, I'd be okay.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. That's all I can do.
This is a bit of a stretch, but can I use my action to silence his mouth to stop him from biting?
No. I'm pretty sure he would just bite your
Well,
hand.
And just put his
There was that-
your hand over his mouth.
No, like fucking.
And
like,
he'll just
push
bite
his-
your hand.
No, like push his jaw and head together, like lock it.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, though there was an attempt.
You could try to
Back to bashing his
Brilliant,
skull.
though.
You could try to incapacitate him.
No. This one's going to happen.
You're trying real hard, huh? Convince him. Your fist collides with him.
Great. Please see stars. Oh my god, he's still attacking! Fuck!
Terrell.
Alright.
You might want to stop the dad before you heal him again.
Nope. Yeah, that's all I got.
Side-eyeing that father so badly.
And he heals him again.
Be careful, old man.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna murder you!
Hey, I tried to tell you.
I'm gonna kill him! I'm dropping this little boy. Like you find a new priest. Oh, anger takes me. Why I oughta.
Oh, I still have another spell slot. I forgot.
Try this again. Nope.
Good steady aim, I guess.
I don't think that worked on melee though.
I think it does. I did it with Alec a few times. Okay.
I guess it does. It doesn't say it has to be right. No, wait, yeah, it doesn't have to be range. Okay, I'll try again. No, that's even worse.
Oh god.
That's a natural 1.
At least you're natural at something.
Alright.
Your longsword slices into his skin,
Nice.
and he is further bloodied.
It's gonna
Okay.
heal in 1 second.
Hey.
Is he healing on his turn? Is he passive healing?
He continues to
I'm pretty sure they can
bite
regenerate hit points every like
and
6 seconds.
slice at you.
Well, it both misses, luckily. I'm surprised he isn't biting his father. Of his father.
And
Oh,
now
well.
it is Nysa.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure vampires can passive heal after they've fed.
Can I know what Donovich's intelligence score is? Is it above a 4?
Yes. Anything that's like sentient is gonna be above a 4.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get him out of the way and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Donovich.
Okay.
So now you're making him laugh at his son being brutally murdered.
Yes.
These people are evil.
What the hell, man? This is crazy.
You're using wisdom saves against a priest.
Yeah, but
That
he's
is
rolling
true.
20s.
He's a priest.
He's-
He's gonna have
He
high
has a
wisdom.
+2. It's a plus
But
2!
his son is also, he is in distress, okay?
You know, he doesn't have a minus 1d4 for distress, dog. Like,
What the fuck? Okay. Well, I can't do nothing. How bloody are you over there, Sturg?
I'm like 19 health. Chilling.
You're chilling? Okay.
Having the
Alright.
time of my life, really.
We'll end for now.
You've been halving that damage.
Please. Oh, fists of mine. Kill this little shit.
Right? Not likely.
You know what? You know what? I don't want to hit him. I'm gonna hit the fucking father. Fuck it. Am I really that cruel? Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. He's probably out of spells. He's just like 3. He probably won't do it again. Probably. I'm hitting the child. Again, I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna be very angry.
His rage is raging.
I'm gonna spin around a little bit in confusion. Okay.
Resist the urge to throw him to
Resist
the
the
floor.
The dark
Um,
urge.
We're gonna do hold person on Daru this time.
I really hope that works. That crit will be so nice.
God,
Oh my god.
bring it!
I think the
Can we stop
the
rigging the
DM
dice?
Yeah, the DM's dice are rigged at this point.
Apparently.
you know it's not
Killing me.
possible.
Oh, there's some back end
Well,
shenanigans you can definitely pull.
You've been rolling
Def knob.
above 15 this entire time.
No, I've gotten a
20
few
for the
crits
past
even.
rolls. Oof.
Oh, this is insane.
Donovich, come on, man. He's saying, it's not. Let's not do it. It's not. Let's not do it. Come on, man. Let's just.
He's going
Ryan
to disengage and run to
Okay.
the quarter.
Yeah, fucking better. I am.
Okay,
I want to kill him.
steady aiming. $19.
Yeah, your butt hits into him.
Got 16 damage total.
It's down.
I wish.
I'm assuming he's still up, so.
Yeah.
Just stop fighting, Daru, and we won't kill you.
Hey,
Nice. Your longsword hits him.
Did something alright.
so it's gonna automatically do the damage correctly, I see.
Needs to roll another one. You're missing a D8.
No. Why didn't it?
Are you hitting the damage on your character sheet?
Yeah.
Hit it in chat. Hit the
Yeah.
damage in chat.
Hit the one that says that's purple. It says longsword one-handed. It's gonna do it automatically for you.
Uh-huh. That's why you're having that problem.
There you go.
Why are we all rolling like a 1 on crits?
I mean,
Because I am not rigging it.
my crit was high
Yeah, yours was, but like the
because
past 2 other
he's
ones.
just been, healing himself.
Killed by his dad. In the middle of battle.
Both healing himself and being healed by his father multiple times.
See his father after this. For all the healing he did, he doesn't take the same damage back. That's equality. Oh, thank God. Oh, fuck you.
Damn it.
Who's he attacking? Sturg?
Sturg. He is continuously attacking the giant man whose arms are surrounding him.
I am gonna get rabies after this.
Something.
Something for sure. Vampirism, here we go.
Maybe you'll be the dead one.
Okay, I'm
Well,
gonna
maybe
move a little bit away from the dad because I don't trust him.
Just pulls out a knife and shanks you and runs off.
Right. I'm gonna try and hit him with my crossbow.
Hold on.
The bolt
No, I'm not.
hits harmlessly against the undercroft wall behind him.
Pissing me off. Okay. All right.
Oh god. I'm gonna put my
Come
right
on,
hand
Sturg.
on
Come
his
on,
head.
Sturg.
Just
I'm just
incapacitate.
squeezing his head. I'm trying to pop it.
Just incapacitate him.
No, he's dying. I am
Your
tired of
fist
this little
slams
shit.
into him.
Oh, I rolled so good. I rolled
You did
max
roll
on both.
pretty good.
Please die, you little
His
shit.
face is bloodied. His eyes are blackened. He stands.
Please,
my
just
God.
die, you little shit.
Surely he's had enough blood by now to return to not crazy.
You think, right?
I mean, you're just getting the food he needed probably isn't gonna help his mental state. He's been tortured like this for years.
I guess
Oh,
that's true.
torture.
Unfortunately, your Eldritch Blast does not blast him.
This is not an Eldritch Blast.
And Donovich is weeping
Oh.
horribly in the corner.
Oh. I'll give something to weep for.
Look, Daru, I'm gonna need you to go unconscious so that I can save your life. Just stop fighting.
Oh, I hope you keep standing.
21.
You slam the butt of your rapier down on him once more.
12 plus 9.
21 damage. Come on, baby. Go to sleep.
Yeah, come on.
And his knees quiver, and he buckles slightly in Sturg's arms,
Come on,
and he
guys.
struggles to stay upright.
Come on, guys. Just knock him out. You can save his life still if we take out Strahd.
What? That's just you're getting a death stare from Sturg.
Come on, Gleister. You know what what I'm saying is right.
I'm going to murder you.
I
Come on, Gleister.
I'm gonna hit him with my sword. I'm sorry.
He's a
You're
man.
Sword
causing his
slices
father
him.
So much pain.
Causing pain, alright?
How would you like to kill him?
Thank
Thank
God.
God.
Okay, so Sturgis got him like finally pinned to the ground, but he's not underneath him. He's like over top wrestled on him, and I just take my silvered longsword and drive it through his heart, and I go shifting him to sleep as I press it through his torso.
Gleister, you're evil.
And it goes in like he's a goddamn vampire. We
could
put him
have
out of his
turned
misery,
him back.
okay?
Could have turned him back to human, and you just killed him in front of his own father.
He sinks
Okay,
to the
that's-
ground, slides off your
that's-
sword.
nonsense. I don't know of you don't turn back from being a vampire, man. It's just not
If you
the version of the story I've heard.
I stomp on its head. I crush that head.
Donovich rushes over as you begin to mutilate him, and the man's grief is palpable.
I'm not mutilating him. I mercy
I am.
grabbed him.
Sturg is mutilating him. His grief
Okay,
is palpable and raw and overwhelming, and the once fragile hope that had glimmered in his eyes is utterly shattered, and he clutches Daru's body close, rocking back and forth, and his sobs echo through the otherwise silent undercroft. My boy!
I kick him.
My precious
him.
boy! Oh! And
I'm doing
he's
damage for the record.
He's alright, go ahead and do an arm strike.
I
Oh
am.
my god.
Oh no!
I am done with this old man. I am not sorry.
And your booted
Not
foot
lethal.
connects
Not
with his
lethal.
head, and that is way too much damage to compare to what he has.
Not lethal.
And as you kick the absolute living shit out of this priest who has just lost his son and watched you smash his head into the ground, falls to the floor of the Undercroft with his eyes glassy, staring at the ceiling.
You just killed him.
There,
What
what
the fuck,
the
Sturg?
fuck?
Ah, I hate religion. Oh God.
I stand by what I said earlier. Every single one of your characters is just socially
See-
messed up.
Malik is probably the nicest guy. Perseus might be a good guy, but Sturg, I've had it.
I don't know about that. I don't know about Perseus.
He's
Poor,
alright.
poor Nisus, like the priest.
What the hell?
And that
Oh
is
my
where
God.
we are
Sure.
going to end session for the night because you guys are killing me. You're the worst. Oh my god. Holy
No.
shit.
There
no,
is
no.
the worst.
I'm a good guy. I'm a good person. A great
Right.
person.
Okay.
Right. Anyways,
Holy
super
shit.
fun. We're gonna have to have a discussion about your alignment, Sturg.
Oh, I thought it was
And
obvious.
I hope
It was
everybody
obvious.
had a good time. Yeah, because I mean, if you're rocking as a lawful neutral, yeah, we're gonna have to change that because you just
Look, man.
because despite what Father Donovich did to intervene, he never once attacked a single one of you, and he only ever tried to save his son, and you just
Brutally
he murdered him and murdered the
Tend to
priest.
murder him. I didn't think I was gonna crit, but I guess
It
my
wasn't
rage-
your intention, but the road to hell is paved with good ones. So
The rage
That
was
wasn't even
real.
good intentions.
the rage.
I
was
would have
real.
to agree. All right, you hideous monsters. I will see you guys next week on our normal day of Saturday.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right.
All
I'll see
right,
you guys
everybody.
next week. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.